lovelies, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are already a subscriber. But I am super excited about this particular video. I am getting ready to decorate a dress form. Actually, it's a dress form that I use on a regular basis. If you guys are not aware, I am a clothing reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. So I use dress forms, mannequins on a regular basis. I got this idea, I think it was on Pinterest around 2014, 2015, and I did post a picture on my Instagram page. So if you guys are following me there, then you would have seen it. Also, I've been mentioning over the last week or so that I can't wait to decorate for the holidays. So I have my hair up. I am ready to go. Hopefully you guys, if you are interested in doing the same thing, you will get a few tips and tricks, and hopefully the finished product comes out pretty decent. Fingers crossed about that. Also, if there's anything that I forget, all the information will be in the video description box down below. And don't forget to hopefully give this video a thumbs up, because I'm gonna give it my all. And comment below to let me know if you guys have ever thought of decorating a mannequin or anything that's not traditional, like a tree. So I look forward to reading your comments, and let's do it. So the first thing that I wanted to do was to put everything on the table, so I would have an idea of which colors I had, how many of each I needed, just in case I needed to go to the store to get additional pieces. So I want to go over everything that I have, just to give you an idea where you can find some of these things if you are interested. A lot of these things I did get years ago. I usually shop a lot of times after Christmas, when things are 50, 75, 90% off. I usually try to decide this year what my color scheme is going to be for next year, so I can go ahead and get everything on clearance. So these garlands, I got these with lights, 18 feet. I did get 4 packs because I wasn't sure how many I was going to need. It's always better to have more than have enough. These were purchased at Home Depot a day or so before Thanksgiving, and they were around $18 a pack. These Mary ornaments, the red ones, they all came from Dollar Tree. These were purchased this week, the first week of December. All of the golden berries came from Dollar Tree, as well as these reindeer. This is the brand Elegance. These bigger gold ornaments I got from a local place in Connecticut years ago. All of these white ornaments you can find at Dollar Tree. I also picked up some plates from Dollar Tree so I can put my decorations on it as I was trying to figure out my color scheme. This ribbon with wire originally came from TJ Maxx for $6.99. I did pick it up at my local Goodwill after Thanksgiving Black Friday sale for 99 cents, and it's brand new. Everything is still there. All these turquoise pieces, they came from various stores years ago. I did pick up these ornament hooks from, I think, the 99-cent store, if I'm not mistaken. I also have some green ones from a discount store locally. I did get some wire cutters, and this florist wire, I don't remember where I got it, but it's pretty standard. You can buy it anywhere. This big container of decorations, I purchased these from CVS years ago after Christmas, either 75 or 90% off. These bows I've had forever, but the color goes along with the color scheme, so I'm definitely going to use those. These butterflies, I can't remember exactly where I purchased them from. I think I purchased these items from a local, like a discount store in Connecticut, as well as these here. And I know I did not pay no more than $3 a piece for them. And then this star I recently found at Goodwill. I think it was $1. I'm not sure if I'm going to use anything or put anything underneath my Christmas tree or dress form, but I did pick up these plush throws from Walmart, and I think they were around $17, $18 each. I did like the colors. I might place them underneath the stand for the dress form to make somewhat of a Christmas skirt, but I'm not sure yet. And then I have these leftover, what do you call these? Wrapping papers from years ago. So they go along with my color scheme. So I decided to put them out as well. And if I'm not mistaken, this reindeer came from Home Goods. So I think that's about it. Let me just show you pretty much where I am going to set everything up. This is my wall right here that I want to decorate in front of. Not sure if I'm gonna keep this Chanel poster painting. Most likely I will, because the nail is already up there. I was gonna put a different one up, but I'll have to put 3 nails in the wall, and I don't want to do that. So this is where everything is going to be. I've had these nutcrackers forever. I got them from a resale store years ago, and I think I paid about $30 for both of them. So I found a really good deal on them. They're pretty heavy. I've used them for the last 5 or 6 years that I've had them. These candlestick holders, I got them from Marshall's years ago, and the containers underneath as well. These tables I got from an estate sale. The rug came from Home Goods. I'm pretty sure they still have something that's comparable to it. And then these are the tomato cages that I am going to use for the form that goes around the stand for the dress form. I will show you that in a minute. These can be purchased at Lowe's or Home Depot. You can order them online at Amazon, but these are the 42-inch, and they do come in different heights. I am going to put one inside of the other and stagger them for height and support. So I'll wrap the garland around them. Underneath this dress form stand, there is a TV swivel stand. I use this every day that I take pictures of clothes on the mannequins. You guys know that I do sell clothes online, so I use mannequins and dress forms and all that good stuff. But the TV stand will definitely make it easier for me to rotate it while I am decorating it. And then these are some ankle weights that I'm going to put on top of the frame just to give it more support, but you'll never see that because the greenery is going to be around it. So I was thinking about putting the blanket underneath, covering the base of the dress form, but I'm not sure yet. I was also thinking about putting some decorative snow fluff on it somewhere. I'm not sure, but these came from Home Depot, and as you can see, they were $5.98 each. These look a little more realistic snow-wise. They did have some cheaper ones that were flat, and I didn't think those were a good option. So I am going to figure out everything. I'll put the tomato cage around this, and I will be back. So now I have the tomato cages, both of them, over the base of the dress form. I took the top of the form off, slid the tomato cage over the base, both of them on top of each other, and then I staggered the height of the tomato cage, and I secured it with the florist wire that I just showed you guys earlier. And then I also secured it to the base. I used the weights to also help. I don't think it's gonna have any problems, but just in case, you want to use the wire to secure, because I staggered the distances of the wires, if that makes sense. So I didn't line them up, I did stagger them. This does not look pretty, but it's all going to be covered up, hopefully. And hopefully we'll have a pretty decent finished product. And like always, if there's anything that I forget, it will be in the video description box, because I'm pretty sure I will. I was initially going to do a voiceover while I did this, but I figured it would be better to do it in parts, since this is my first time ever trying to do something like this. And then again, I think that it's better that you put it on a swivel stand. It will make it a lot easier to decorate. And also remember, right now I'm getting ready to put my lights together. You want to test the lights before you connect them and put them on your tree or your dress form or mannequin or whatever you're using. All right, guys, wish me luck. So far so good. I've covered about a quarter of the distance, and I've used 1 pack, so I have 3 packs left. I will have enough. One thing that I want to recommend you guys do is to definitely hold the dress form as you're wrapping the garland around it. I did forget to mention this is the garland that has the wire in it, so it makes it so much easier. And definitely keep in mind where your male and female parts are so you can connect them. And then when you are rotating the dress form, put your foot on the bottom and hold it there while you're putting the garland around it. Always have your foot down there so you can have a nice grip, and then pull it tight. So let's see how the rest of it goes. But so far so good. So good news, bad news. I am done, but I ran out of garland at the end, so I needed one more. But the good thing is I had an extra one, or I had one left over from years past, so I was able to use it at the bottom. But it is not the exact same as the other ones. But you can't really tell unless you're looking really closely. And then another thing, I don't think I have enough lights. So I have some lights at home, so I will resume on tomorrow. And I also need to figure out how I'm going to cover her boobs. And then I wanted to also suggest to you guys, when I got down to the bottom where the actual tomato cage was, I used the florist wire to secure the garland. Since the garland is wire, I secured the garland to the actual tomato cage. Also, whenever I start a new strand or a new row of garland, since it is wire, I wrapped the wire around the tomato cage and then I continued. So that made it a lot easier. And then definitely with it being on a swivel or a stand, made it a lot easier as well. Another way that you can make a stand if you don't want to buy one, if you go to somewhere like Dollar Tree and find the biggest platter, or a platter the size, the diameter of the base of your dress form, you can get 2 that are the same size. You can put marbles on top of one and then put the other plate or the other platter on top. That way you're able to spin it. So that's a little trick. Also, if you get a Dollar Tree baking pan, like a cake pan, put marbles in it and then put a bigger size platter on top. That might work as well, but definitely play around with it. You can go to Goodwill, Salvation Army, anywhere, as long as the base of it is the width that you need to secure the stand. So yep, so I am done and done. My apologies for the lighting. I do have some artificial lights on, so you might not get the total effect of the lights on the tree, but I will turn everything off at the end of the video so that you can see it better. I did not use any of the red ornaments that I showed previously, nor did I use the blanket for a tree skirt. I did not do a tree skirt at all. And I didn't use any of those ball-shaped decorations or ornaments that were in that plastic tall container. I felt like this was definitely enough. And like I mentioned earlier, most of these decorations came either from Dollar Tree or from discount stores. The boxes are empty, but I did decorate them with coordinating colors. These poinsettias are live. I got them from Home Depot's Black Friday sale. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did mention that they were 99 cents. And I also forgot to mention earlier that these candles I got from Pier 1 Imports. They are battery operated. They twinkle a little bit. I'm not sure if you can tell. But they stay on for 4 hours, and whatever time you turn them on today, they come back on tomorrow unless you put them in the off mode. Initially, I was going to put some ornaments in those containers down there, but decided not to. And here is more of a close-up of the little ornaments. I have a little bit of everything up here. And I did try to make her a waistline with the ribbon. As you can see here. I think next time too, I will put more space between the bust and the waist to give it more definition. But this is my first time doing this, so definitely I will be much better at it next time. And this clipboard right here is part of the information for the giveaway, so make sure you read the information in the video description box. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I would definitely love if you gave this video a thumbs up, and I would love to read your comments, or if you have any suggestions for next time. I am going to turn the lights off and close the blinds, and hopefully you will have a better feel of the lights. But I did put a lot of lights on this tree. The garlands did come with lights on them, 150 I think per strand of garlands. I ended up putting 200 more on there, and I did use 5 packs of garland. I hope you guys are having a good one wherever you are, whatever time it is, where you are, and I hope you enjoy your holidays. Thanks for watching, and talk soon.